As a man who once played the game of manipulation, I need to share a truth we never want you to know. We often weaponize your insecurities against you, and it's a tactic so insidious, I hate that I once used it. Picture this. I would watch for moments when you seemed unsure of yourself, and I'd zero in on those with surgical precision. Maybe you mentioned a past relationship that hurt you, or a compliment you didn't really believe. I lean into those vulnerabilities, making comments like, you're so much smarter than you give yourself credit for. Just enough to foster a false sense of security, but also to keep you questioning your worth. Why do we do this? It keeps you dependent on our validation. I remember crafting my words carefully, almost like an artist with a palette, layering flattery with just enough criticism to keep you striving for my approval. It's sickening to admit, but we talk about these strategies openly in our circles. We actually plan this in our group chats, sharing tips on how to exploit emotional weaknesses like it's a game we're all trying to win. I want you to know that I'm breaking the bro code by revealing this, not to teach you manipulation tactics, but to arm you with knowledge. Understand that if a man seems overly attentive one moment and distant the next, it's likely a strategy to keep you guessing. This is the hot and cold treatment we rely on. You might find yourself thinking, what did I do wrong? When in reality, it's about how much control he can exert. You deserve to feel secure and loved for who you are, not for how much you can twist yourself into knots to earn someone's appreciation. Don't ever let a man make you feel like you need to apologize for being yourself. That's just a way to ensure you remain dependent on him. I hate that I used to do this, but I'm sharing this to protect you. You have the right to be confident in your own skin without worrying about someone else's whims. Now, let's talk about emotional leverage. This is where it gets even darker. We would habitually bring up your past traumas, usually to steer conversations to places where we could remind you of your pain while simultaneously positioning ourselves as the sensitive guy, ready to comfort you. It's a twisted cycle that keeps women feeling like we're their sole refuge, even as we keep them in a state of confusion and fear. I'm here to tell you this is manipulation, plain and simple. As you navigate the dating world, keep an eye out for these red flags. If a guy is pushing your boundaries or making you question your self-worth, run. You deserve someone who lifts you up without strings attached. Have you ever felt like your insecurities were being used against you? I want to hear your stories. Share your experiences in the comments so we can build a community of understanding and support. Let's empower one another to recognize these patterns and rise above them together. Remember, don't let any man do to you what I did to so many. You are worth so much more.